All right, guys, so we're headed to the seamstress. We're gonna be making a custom sweatshirt for 44 Tools. You may have seen the video that we posted, but we bought a Bulls jersey, and the Bulls jersey was size 44. So we're gonna be adding this tag from this Champs jersey down here. It's gonna be sick. Then we took off these from the Bulls jersey. If you haven't seen this video, go check it out on Instagram, but we're gonna be adding these to the top of the sweatshirt, kind of where they go on the actual jersey. Dope patches that we cut off. And then what we did was we bought a red sweatshirt and cut the sleeves off, and she's gonna switch out the black sleeves for the red sleeves. While we drop this off, we're also gonna be picking up something special. So depending upon when you're watching this, you might actually have an opportunity to get entered to win this badass one-of-one garment that we're going to pick up. It's a way to make something custom. It's a way to make something unique. It's a way to create these giveaways and do something different than a lot of the things I see online. Oh, and by the way, on the back of this hoodie, okay, so what we did is, this is Bulls themed, right? Chicago Bulls themed, but instead of the Bulls, we switched it out for 44 Tools. But on the back, it's gonna have a 44 as well, but whoever wins it is gonna get their last name over. So we're not really gonna finish the sweatshirt 100% until after we choose a winner. And again, whoever wins it could either put their Instagram name on the back, or they can put their last name on the back. So that's gonna be cool. It's the first time that we've customized the garment around whoever won the giveaway. I'm thinking about doing another super cool custom jewelry giveaway and choosing the winner at Tinner Battles. If you guys are headed to the Tinner Battles, it's in August. I'm talking about, there's two events this year, but the one in August in LA, let us know in the comments below. We want to do a custom piece of jewelry and choose a winner there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be speaking there too, but that's not 100% solidified. So after we drop off this garment, do a little bit of shopping, because just signed up with a new fitness coach, and I want to get in the best fucking shape of my life. We got a boat, but we're gonna obviously be going out a bunch this summer, and so I put my foot down once and for all. Want to get in the best shape of my life. I'm already in the best shape of my life, actually. Want to take it to the next level. I kind of did as much as I could with the information I had on my own. Signed up with a coach. You guys may have heard of him, Brad, Reliant Fitness. Check him out on Instagram. Funny enough, I just modeled one of his videos. A lot of people going crazy in the comments. You copied him, you copied him, you copied him. I took inspiration from him. I used his idea of calling out things that I thought were gay. You guys, in business, I mean, there is such thing as copying. When you copy something word for word, yeah, that's copying. But modeling is where you take someone's idea and you make it your own, or you make small changes to it, just like Burger King did with McDonald's, just like every tool company has done. Like if you go to Home Depot, do you think there's just one drop saw? Do you think there's just one hammer on the shelf? Do you think there's only one candy bar? No, they all copied or modeled the idea and then changed it just a little bit. Like how many mint gums do you think there are? Every brand makes a mint gum. Obviously I didn't copy word for word. I used a different hook. And then, by the way, everything I said in the video as far as what I think is gay was different. Meaning, you got to know me a little bit more by watching the video, because you learned a bunch of things that I think are gay. But here's another thing about that whole concept of, you know, calling out a bunch of things that you think are gay. We all do gay shit. If you think that you don't do anything that's gay, and again, you know, like I talked about in my Instagram video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But gay is slang for something that's lame, something that's stupid. It was slang in the 90s. That's what the whole video was about. And we all do gay shit. If you can't laugh at some of the stuff you do, if you can't call yourself out for some of the gay shit you do, then that's gay. In Brad's video, one of the ones he did, he's like, vaping's gay. And I couldn't agree more. It's stupid to get fucking hooked on these things. It's the truth. It's not like, some people just got fucking offended by the video because they were called out, and it is what it is. But if you can't laugh at yourself, that's gay. We're not perfect. No one's perfect. Here's the thing too, like being in a calorie deficit, I've been in a calorie deficit for, I don't know, probably 60 days. A lot of people call these gays. 0 calories. Yeah, oh my God, those have tons of chemicals in them. those aren't healthy. You guys, what's not healthy is carrying around a bunch of fat around your waist. So if it takes drinking a 0-calorie drink to satisfy your cravings so that you can strip the fat off your waist, you don't have to be a scientist to know that that's pretty healthy. And so, yeah, do these have some sort of chemicals in them? I'm sure they do. What's the first ingredient? Carbonated water. Caramel color, sodium. I can't even pronounce that. Natural artificial flavors. Zero everything. Is it as good as water? No. Is it better than soda? I would put my money on it. As a help me lose weight, yeah. And that's the whole thing with this vape. The reason why I got stuck on it, and this is an excuse, this is gay. Don't start this, kids. But it's satiating just to have something in my mouth, as gay as that sounds. Straight up, that sounds so gay. But I'll literally chew gum instead of having a snack. I'll puff on this, which this is not healthy. What's even more unhealthy is eating crappy foods, carrying weight around to where your heart has to work harder just to keep you alive. Aside from the physical health, like, it's not healthy to not feel good about the body you're in. Am I gonna vape forever? No. And how do I know that? Because I've already went through a vaping phase years ago, and after a while I'm like, dude, I don't even want to do this anymore. Like, I'll literally just one day not want to do it, and it'll literally sound disgusting to just rip it, and that's when I'll stop. Unlike some other things, like I was, as you guys know, smoking weed for 15 years. That I actually didn't. Actually, I know I did kind of want to quit at a certain point. It got to where I was like smoking, and then right after smoking being like, why did I just do that? Like, it got to the point where I was smoking and then regretting it right after I smoked. Because Brad, Reliant Fitness, big shout out to him. He did my macros for me, so I'm eating 2,300 calories a day. I weigh 166 right now, you guys. So 6 foot tall, 166. I don't know my exact body fat, but my goal when I signed up with Brad was to get to 180, 10% body fat. I'm guessing I'm around 10 or 12% body fat. I know most people think they're leaner than they actually are, but from the people at the gym that I talk to and some of the more experienced guys, they've said, you know, they think without actually taking a measurement that I'm between 10 and 12% body fat. So I'm right there as far as the body fat goes, but I'm 166. I want to be at 180. So that's really like a year and a half goal. I'm not going to put 14 pounds of muscle on in 6 months. There's just no way. But even still, I'm happy with the way I look. But here we go. So Brad gave me this meal plan with the macros. The macros are 2271, so 2,200 calories, basically, just over 2,200 calories. I'm eating 197 grams of protein, 229 carbs, and 63 grams of fat. 197 grams of protein, 229 grams of carbs, 63 grams of fat. And so a couple things on this list that I need to grab. So we're going to go to Costco. Maybe we'll just go to Food for Less. I don't know. But either way, about to pull up to this lady's house, drop these garments off, and then headed to the grocery store. Hi.
Hi, come on up.
You are amazing. You did such great work on the last one. Me too. Oh my gosh. You did so good.
Thank you. Made these read
Good. You exceed my expectations. Oh my gosh. With the sweatshirt thingamajiggy on the bottom. I love it. So, okay, yeah, so this is no rush whenever you heal up. We want to switch out the sleeves. These I took off of a jersey. This goes here, and that goes
good balance.
there, just like it is on the actual jersey. But when this is on, probably right about there. Do you like this stuff?
What?
Do you like doing this types of stuff?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to think about design.
Yep.
I'm more of a functional person.
Great.
So, if somebody has an idea, I'm happy to do it.
And we're just, my plan is to always be doing something like this. So,
Okay.
Not a lot, but just one always.
If I can't do it, I have one of my workers that I had when I had my shop. She'll come over and do the physical work for me.
Great.
So.
Dude, I'm locked in with her. Dude, this one's insane. This one's heavier. I don't know why this one's heavier. Did she put weights in it just to make it freaking heavy? Like, this thing literally feels... I like this one because it has the sleeves on it. And this. Wait, look how this looks.
Oh, Austin.
Is it dope?
That looks so good.
You guys, the way we choose the winners for these giveaways could not be any more fair. We use what's the app called that we use? The Wheel and Aims app, where we spin the wheel in front of everyone on Instagram. Whoever wins wins. So one of our team members at the shop was asking if he could enter to win. I was like, absolutely, because it's so fair and square how we're choosing the winner. We're spinning the wheel. It's all done, you know, on the electronical wheel. So we're just gonna go to Vaughn's, pick up some of the things I need. I know I need to get pineapple, which is just one of the snacks. I need to get cream of rice, which is, by the way, bomb for breakfast. A little bit of honey on it, which he says I could have 12 grams of honey. I'm following what he gave me to a T. Bought the scale, weighing everything out. I want to get the most out of the program. The people that get the most out of the program are the people that follow it as close as possible. And because obviously we do so much coaching, I know what it would look like if somebody was my ideal client. So let's go into Vaughn's. I got my wallet. Cream of rice. Boom. When you sign up for Brad's program, he has you download this fitness app. So everything I do is in this fitness app. So we got veggies. Oh, that's another thing. Veggies. 5-second rice. Yeah, these are better quantities, honestly, than going crazy. This is super easy, you guys. Put a cup of water, cup of rice, 5 minutes in the microwave, done. But right now I want to get some bell peppers. So he said I could basically eat unlimited bell peppers, unlimited onions, and unlimited mushrooms. So at night when I'm hungry, I could just go crazy on that stuff. Here we go. Like I said, I'm gonna go one day at a time with this. I could basically go to the grocery store every day. All right, I'm gonna do one jalapeno too. He didn't say the other ones. That looks tempting. He didn't say strawberries or kiwi. He said pineapple. Going all in, sticking straight to it. Oh wait, I could get a 0-calorie energy drink for this afternoon. He said I could drink unlimited, not unlimited, but you know what I mean, 0-calorie drinks. 2 for $6. Got the coaching call today at 4, so I want to make sure I'm on fire. Oh, 0 calories right here. 2 for $6? Yes, please. Oh, sour gummy worm. All right, I'll try that one. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Love drinking an energy drink half hour before the coaching call. Somebody reached out to me and was like, make a pitch to me. Tell me why I should sign up for the school community. And I said, you don't need it. If you're a hustler, if you're already working hard, you're gonna be successful. The people that sign up for the coaching community are the people that wanna expedite how long it takes to be successful. And I told him, I was like, I've been doing this 18 years, so if you wanna learn from all my mistakes and cut the amount of mistakes you make in half, that's why you sign up for the coaching program. Now, the school community is $100 a month, you guys. That's one set of side windows. If you're driving a truck, that's 1 tank of gas. Honestly, talk for 5 minutes and give $100 worth of value. The coaching call's an hour long, and there's 4 of them per month. So $99 a month, you get 4 coaching calls a month. You can cancel at any time. But again, you don't need it. You're gonna be successful. I just wish that I had something like that when I was in the first 10 years of my career. Like specifically in the auto restyling industry, it's impossible to not get the value from it. There's a lot of other people that are in my school community that want to build personal brands. Those are 2 things that I'm an expert in: building a personal brand and or the auto restyling industry. I was just watching a Alex Hormozi video, and he was saying like he has no idea how much money is in his accounts because he never looks. And then the guy that was interviewing him was like, well, how do you know like if there's gonna be money when you swipe your card? And he's like, I just trust that it's gonna be there. Thank you very much. And I was literally thinking that's exactly like Michaela and I. He's like, Layla does all the finances. He's like, I could not even have as much money as I say I do. He's like, I think I do. But that's exactly like Alex Hormozi and his wife Layla have like the exact structure that Michaela and I do. I do 90% of the content. Michaela runs the day-to-day brick and mortar location. She runs all of our finances. She manages the team. She does everything that you don't see me do, which really shooting content and coaching. I just thought that that was interesting that they like literally have the exact same structure that we have. But yeah, in regards to the coaching program, like being on the coaching calls, being in the one-on-one coaching, hiring a coach is just the first step. The second step is actually following the things I teach, or for me, actually following the things that Brad's telling me to do. Like I'm going to follow them to a T. Like same thing when I signed up with Andy Elliott's program, it's like I set out to be the best student he's ever had by following everything exactly. That's what I plan on doing this time around with Brad. No, you're exactly right. That's like the perfect analogy. Signing up for any coaching program is like getting the fast pass at Disneyland. You don't need it. It's an addition. It makes the experience more fun. It makes the experience of owning a business and running a business and growing a business more enjoyable. Rather than pounding your head on the wall, standing in line at Disneyland, being all frustrated, if you splurge, if you get the fast pass, the whole thing becomes more enjoyable and you actually get to have the experience at Disneyland that you thought of having when you were headed there. And that's the same thing with business. It's like everyone goes into business like with all the dreams of being successful, and I'm talking about myself right now, and then we find out it's way harder than we thought and it's way more challenging than we thought. And signing up for a coaching program is like getting the fast pass. It's making it what you actually wanted it to be. Signing up for a coaching program is like having Google Maps. Everyone could leave from California and drive to Florida without a map. As long as you're going that way all the time and you have a relatively good sense of direction, you're gonna eventually get to Florida. Everyone is eventually gonna become successful if they don't give up and they just keep trying and trying and trying and trying. Buying a coaching program, which is why I signed up with Reliant Fitness, is like having it in Google Maps and knowing you're going the most efficient way possible. And that's why I did like my own fitness journey for a year and I made progress, but I'm like, okay, I want to know that I'm making as much progress as I possibly can be, not only with my diet, but also the split that I'm doing in the gym. And not everyone can afford it. Like the fast pass, I mean, Google Maps, I guess, yeah, somebody would be like, I don't want to buy an iPhone and spend $1,200. It's like, okay, but how much time is that going to save you having Google Maps when every time you go somewhere you can put in a destination and have directions? So that's the other thing too, is we only want, like every coach only wants the right people. We don't want everyone in the coaching community. We want people that are hungry, people that are actually going to follow through. Because if somebody's not going to follow through, if someone's so skeptical, it's usually because they don't trust themselves to follow through. It's usually because they're concerned, and I know this feeling. We hired a traditional business coach here in town 10 years ago. I spent 30 grand because I felt like I had no other option. And I felt that way too. I was like, what if they tell me to do something like I don't want to do? Scared to hear what they were gonna have us do because I was worried it was gonna be something I didn't want to do. That's part of the reason why I'm so blessed to have Michaela on my team, because it's like I get to do all the things I'm good at and she gets to do all the things she's good at, and they're two completely different skill sets. So together we're going to be able to do everything we need to do to be successful. That's why we've achieved the level of success we have. That's a whole nother thing. You know, I'm by no stretch of the imagination the richest guy. I'm by no stretch of the imagination the most ripped guy. I'm not the wealthiest guy. The one thing I will say that I don't think anyone has a better marriage than Michaela and I genuinely believe that with all my heart, that no one has a better marriage than us. We still look forward to hanging out every chance we get. We work together all the time, relatively seamlessly. I don't get in fights with Michaela any more than I get in fights with you or Ava or anyone else.
Yeah.
Like,